Today we get to touch on that amazing moment that opens us to that Spirit of God within us all. As you enjoy the music, the quiet time, the reflection, I invite you to reach deep within and discover the magnificence of the spiritual being that you are. Thank you for joining us.
In this moment, in this place, in the stillness of our open hearts, we have come to share the presence of the God within and to hold a sacred space. In this moment, in this time, when we share the oneness of all, we have come here to build a sanctuary of love. In this moment, in this place, in this moment, in this place. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. Please join us in this chant. It's called Devotion. My body is a temple, and I can always pray here. My body is a temple, and I can always play here. My body is a temple, and I can always pray here. My body is a temple, and I can always pray. Devotion. 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 Devotion.
Wow. Narayan and Janet. How could we be otherwise than in devotion with that kind of music, filling our hearts and filling our sanctuary? Good morning. Please join me in welcoming our friends online. Would you turn to the cameras and give them a wave and say hi? How amazing it is to have you with us. We are just delighted. Come back again. And we know that there's someone out there who's going to come and join us, like Dorothy, who saw us online and came today for the first time. So I know it's going to happen. My name is Sheila Gautreaux, and I'm your assistant minister here at this phenomenal place called Unity of Walnut Creek. It is a pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here this morning. And if you are new to Unity, like Dorothy, I would like to offer a very special welcome and invite you to journey with us along this positive path for spiritual living, tapping into the infinite presence of that which we refer to as God, but that we know is the allness of the universe and is individualized in each one of us as our personal I am divinity. Unity is founded on the power of affirmative prayer. And what does that mean? It means that in the midst of even our greatest challenges, we say yes to God. We continue to focus on the presence and power of the perfection rather than the circumstance. So I would like to invite you to join me in an experience of this affirmative prayer by saying together our opening statement. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Take that in. Take it in. Breathe it in through your heart. Allow it to resonate at the deepest level possible, where we know that this is the truth. And again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And we take it in deeper, and then we allow it to extend from us, reaching out into this sanctuary, embracing everyone in its presence and embracing our friends and family online. Let it extend. We have received it for ourselves. Now we give it away. And once more, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And we allow it to extend outward even further, out into our communities, out into our nation, across the oceans, over the mountains, expressing itself throughout our world and touching every heart that beats. And beloved presence, we know and hold this truth to be self-evident in our lives and in the world. And for this, we are eternally grateful. And together, we say, Amen. Please join Narayan and Janet in our next song, Flow, Spirit, Flow.
We're going to change it up a little bit and do a song to match Reverend's talk. I feel the rain of love all around, around me. I feel the rain of love all around, around me. I feel the rain of love all around me. I feel the rain of love all around me. I feel the rain of love all around me. I feel the rain of love all
So take that deep breath in through your heart. As we let that awareness draw us into our time of prayer and meditation together. Just gently breathing deeply, letting go. As we turn within, as we let this pure love guide us to know itself. So let this music be part of that guide into the very center of your heart. Breathe in that beautiful presence, the awareness of this divine love in which we live and move and have our being. Breathing out and resting, open, receptive. Breathe in, acknowledging that we are in a place committed to that conscious awareness of love. And we awaken to touch that love, this divine presence in a deeper way than ever before. Mother, Father, God, infinite love, awaken us to know you. Illuminate our minds and hearts to experience your presence. Open us to know your love here in this sacred place. here within our hearts. Here in the midst of our lives. Right now. For now is the moment of your presence. And so we rest in this sacred moment. We rest in this moment that is filled with divine love. We rest in this moment, allowing that love to consciously fill our bodies, our minds, our spirits. We breathe in this love in this sacred moment. We breathe it out, filling our world as it fills our lives. Lifted, filled by this divine love. Our hearts are grateful. And in that beautiful receptivity of gratitude, we let the words of the Master guide us to this place within that we call stillness. This place where we simply rest at one with the one. We follow his guidance as he spoke those words, peace, be still. Peace, be still. Peace. Be. Father, Mother, God, infinite love, beloved presence, knowing this experience that you are as you flow through our hearts, this amazing transforming power of love. So here we take this moment to send that love forth, that it might heal and bless the world around us and all its people. And we begin by sending it into our own bodies to call forth in every cell and system wholeness, strength, well-being. We send it to mind and heart for wisdom and understanding, and we radiate this love through our hearts. We send this love to each one who is dear to us. Enfold each one, lifting, blessing, guiding, healing, and bringing peace. We send this love out across the spiritual community, healing, uplifting, and bringing your wonderful peace into each life, blessing everyone within their world. And we take this beautiful awareness of your presence. We enfold every prayer request brought here. We know with each you are enfolded in divine love and lifted to that which is the highest. This divine love flows through our hearts. We send it on across the communities in which we live, blessing, uplifting, across our nation, healing, guiding, on to touch the peoples of the world, calling forth peace. This love flows through our hearts as we bless and join with all who join us in prayer, whether in mosque or synagogue, temple or church, whether gathered at home or on the hillsides. For in seeking to know you, we are all one. We send this love to touch this beautiful earth, to bless and bring balance to all her systems, to bring rain where it is dry, to bring calm where there is storm, to bring blessing to her creatures. Now we take this beautiful, powerful love and we send it about the earth to touch the heart of every single person in the earth. For you are that love in every heart. And in this love, we are one. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Please join me. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing that world, feeling, cherishing that blessing. Once again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. It is so, here, now, in that amazing presence that is each heart. Amen.
That was good.
zone. We chose a song to match the talk. I can't even talk. You were in the zone. Okay, let's do it. We heard your earlier talk, and we got to do this one. It's a little Buddha jazz. Be here now. Be here now. Be here now. Just be. Be here now. Right now. Be here now. Be here now. Just be. Work like you don't need the money. Sing like nobody hears a sound. Dance like there ain't nobody watching. Just be present now and stick around. Reach for something that inspires you. Laugh when you're having fun. Run until the running tires you. Just be present sitting on your buns. Be here now. Be here now. Right now, baby. Be here now. Just be. Running barefoot through the grass with somebody. Never let this moment pass you by. Skipping stones with the kids in the evening. Watching seagulls go shuffling by. It's tea time. I got honey on my finger. Red-tailed hawk echoes in the sky. Sitting here with you, digging every moment. I feel high. I feel high. Be here now. Be here now. Be here now. Just be.
Incredible. That was awesome. And if you think it was awesome too, they have CDs out on the patio after the service. My name is CL, and it is my pleasure to highlight a few of our upcoming events. Our town hall meeting is today after the 11:30 service, followed by a barbecue lunch provided by our men's group. Yum. On the second Sunday in August, you are invited to experience The Amazing You, a movie about human possibility and finding your greater purpose. Keynote introductions will be by Dr. Dragos and HeartMath's Howard Martin. And it's time to start gathering together your lightly used items for Circulation Day. Bring your items to the parking lot on the second Friday in August, and on Saturday it will be released into the community. This is a fun event and benefits our youth education programs. And it's that time of year again. Join us for Jazz on the Lawn the last Saturday in August. The Joyful Noise Choir presents Sonny Fairley and Chet Chwalik. Sax and trumpet will come together as a dueling, dynamic expression of 7 types of jazz. Who knew? Tickets go on sale today in the patio, and volunteers are always appreciated. Find out more about these events and others in your activities and online on our website. Now, until you hear the gong, take a brief moment and say hello to those around you.
Free, Here's a song about love.
I feel your love every minute, every hour. Ooh, yes I do. Yes I do. I feel like you are the sun, I'm the flower. Yes I do. You know I do. When I give my love to you, I feel the joy in everything I do. Love every minute, every hour. Yes, I do. Don't you feel it too?
I feel your love every minute, every hour. Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Mirror back, I'm on track. While he's out, I'm loving you. You love me too. And when I give my love to you, I feel the joy in everything I do. Love every minute, every hour. Me and you, love's what we do.
Love is everything. Love is everything. Love is happening. Love is everything.
Love is everywhere. Love is in the air. Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. In the shower, love's coming through, it's getting through. Sacred space full of grace, filled with power. It's deep in you, nothing to prove. And when you hear love's voice in you, you feel the joy in everything you do. Love every minute, every hour. It's here for you. Love's here for you. It's here for you. Love's here for me and you. Love's here for me and you.
Thank you, thank you. Oh. What a treat it is just to look out at all of you. Wow. What an amazing group of beings. And I want to acknowledge something that's just special to my heart. I think it's next Sunday. After church off in the evening, there's going to be a ceremony at Unity of Marin, and it's the International Forgiveness Day recognition. And part of that recognition will be extended to Sheila Gautreaux as a champion of forgiveness, which she is. So, hooray for Sheila. So, we're so blessed. So there's this this thing you guys are working on, this now thing. You know, right? You know, this now moment and all the goodness that's there. Well, what I've discovered is when I get out of touch with that goodness and I get wrapped up in all the stuff that's happening. Anybody have stuff happening? Okay, yeah, stuff happening. So you get them there, and and your mind's going here and there, and what am I going to do about this, and worry about that, and how am I going to, and right in the middle of that, is a most beautiful moment, that now moment. I remember treasuring one of the great teachers of the now moment, a writer that actually created a storyteller that's told us marvelous stories of this magical experience of spiritual growth. The name we came to know that storyteller by was Uncle Remus. And he showed us this experience of our heart that he called Brer Rabbit. So let me invite you on one of those rememberings about who we are and how life is through that experience of Brer Rabbit. There was one night when Brer Rabbit and Brer Terrapin was just sitting off in the woods talking about old times. The woods was cold, but they had a big warm fire. The woods was dark, but in the sky was a big shining moon. Now, as they're talking there by the fire, Brer Rabbit began to hear something off in the woods. Listen closely, and he says, "Shh, it's Brer Fox and Brer Bear." Now, Brer Rabbit, he sniffed trouble. Sure as you live, they're planning on how to nab us and roast us right here on this here fire. So they suddenly jump up, and Brer Rabbit start messing with the fire there, and they get talking real loud and talking about having a big dinner. Suddenly, "Bless my soul if it isn't Brer Fox and Brer Bear," sing out Brer Rabbit, prancing up as a two-step out of the bushes. He's shaking hands. "Come over to the fire and warm yourself. We're surely glad to see you. Why, just this moment, Brer Terrapin and me was wondering how we was going to eat such a smashing big dinner all alone." Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they look around, and they don't see no big dinner. "Shh," Brer Rabbit say. He rolled his eyes around toward the bushes like he's afraid someone might hear. "It's waiting there this very minute in the finest mess of fishes in the whole world." "What kind of fishes?" say Brer Bear, sidling up a little closer to Brer Terrapin like he got a better idea than fishes. "The fattest, juiciest, most delicious fishes you ever laid your eyes on." Say Brer Rabbit, licking his chops. Snort Brer Fox. "How you going to catch 'em?" "Oh, why, catching 'em is easy." "Shh." Now he whispered like he don't want even the gnats and the beetles to hear his secret. "These fishes, they ain't no ordinary sort of fishes. On a night like this, when the moon's up there in the sky, these fishes come right out to the top of the water and they dance hippity-flippity. All you have to do is reach down with your paw and scoop them up. Come on, everybody, it's getting late and I'm getting hungry." Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they wink at each other. Now they think, well, they may as well get their share of these delicious fishes, but then they can roast up Brer Rabbit and Brer Terrapin for dessert. Now, of course, being the fastest, Brer Rabbit, he gets down to the pond first. But when he looks down into the water, what's he see but the moon? There it was, shining down from the sky, but looking like it was laying there at the very bottom of the pond. Brer Rabbit chuckled to himself, because now he knows what he's going to do. So we have this delightful heart symbol, this little rabbit. Okay, and like our lives, his life gets caught up in some things that are going on, some stuff. And what happens is one of the qualities that Brer Rabbit keeps showing us is that with that connection that we get through the heart, with that connection, there's always an answer. There's a direction. There's an inspiration on how to deal wisely with this stuff. The brer foxes and brer bears that show up in our lives. Now, Brer Bear and Brer Fox, Brer Terrapin, they catch up to Brer Rabbit there at the pond. Brer Rabbit sigh, bad, mighty bad. But accidents got to happen sometimes, and this is just one of those accidents. The moon done dropped down into the pond and scared all the dancing fishes away. Look, way down there, you'll see it all to yourselves. And sure enough, they look, and there lay the moon a-swinging and a-swinging at the very bottom of the pond. Brer Fox grumbled. Brer Bear growl. Gentlemen, say Brer Rabbit, you can grumble and growl as much as you please. But unless we get that moon out of this pond, we ain't going to have no fishes for dinner tonight. So we get a little insight into what's going on here. You see, there's two realities taking place. One is the moon up there. The other is the moon down there. Okay, but what we get involved in is that lower reality. And it makes us do a whole lot of work. Now, Brer Rabbit, he skip off to go get the Brer Mud Turtle's big fish net. And while he's gone, now Brer Terrapin, well, he's powerful scared, but his mind was working powerful fast. He stick his head out of his shell and he whispered, psst, psst, like he got a secret to tell while Brer Rabbit was running off to get the net. Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they come up close. Brer Terrapin, he whispers some more. More strange doings going on in this mill pond than most folks know. But I know, and the lizards know, and the bullfrogs, they know about that pot of gold. What pot of gold, say Brer Fox and Brer Bear both together. The pot of gold down at the bottom of the pond where the moon is. Shh, here come Brer Rabbit. Don't say a word. Up pranced Brer Rabbit, lippity-clippity, dragging the big net behind him. He winked at Brer Terrapin because he understand what he was a-whispering like that. Now for that moon, sing out Brer Rabbit. He fling off his coat, he rip off his pants, but he can't get into the water fast enough. Splish, splash, Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they jump right down into the bank, into the low water. They wade out, they spread out that big net, and they drag it back and forth through the water. But they don't haul in the moon. And they don't haul in the gold. Brer Rabbit, Brer Terrapin, they watch from the bank and just grin. Oh, go out further, they holler. You ain't gone far enough. Well, sir, they do go out still further. And all to once, kerplunk, they step down into a great deep hole and fall in. Help, help, they yelp, gulping a big mouthfuls of the muddy pond water. They howl, they yell, they kick and they thrash, and they get all tangled up in the fish net. And the more they kick and thrash, the more tangled up they get. Back on the dry land, Brer Rabbit and Brer Terrapin, they don't wait around to help them untangle their entanglement. That amazing experience of being in this now moment, this moment where the wisdom is, because in this moment, no matter what's taking place, in this moment, God is. This divine presence is here within each of us all the time. But there's only one time that we get to connect with it. Now. There's a wonderful practice that many of us have been engaged in for some years, the mindfulness meditation. Some of you done that, the Buddhist work, and that beautiful way of expanding awareness. So part of what happens with that practice, is we focus, first of all, on just being aware of the breath. Because what we're building is awareness. Okay, and then aware of whatever is taking place. The different feelings that come up, the different thoughts that go through. So that awareness takes place and moves through us. And we're aware. Now, when we're aware of what's going on there, we're in the present moment. There's this beautiful direction about how to connect, and it's by being present. Now, unfortunately, being aware in the present moment is a different place than the now. Because there's something else that happens in the now. There is the experience of the presence of God. Now, I guarantee you can be in the present moment and not be aware of the presence of God. You ever had somebody pull their car right out in front of you? You were definitely in the present moment. We're not figuring what your taxes might be. Was not a part of that moment. Our attention is all right there, but it's all up here. It's down here where the other connection takes place. It's down here for where that pure love that is God is experienced within us. It's with this Brer Rabbit experience of delight in life itself, loved by so many ways that we touch it, that gets us into that now moment. I had the experience a little while ago of, I was walking down the beach, and it was a beautiful day. There were families playing, kids running up and down in the water, and came upon a dad who had a little baby and was holding that little baby down, and that little baby was getting its very first experience of the ocean, coming up and running over its toes. And there was a squeal of delight and laughter that just grabbed everybody around. We all turned up. We just watched this little one. It was just jumping up and down and squealing and laughing and putting its toes down as that water came up and over. And what happened was that pure love of life, that pure delight of that little being, drew every one of us around there into our hearts. Now, the truth is, a beautiful day, and we were probably all pretty much hanging right around there anyway. But it took us into that deep heart place. And we experienced together that goodness as we watched that little one. We experienced that goodness. Now, we understand that that goodness is an experience of God. Now, that probably wasn't going through most of the folks' thoughts that were there. But it didn't matter. That goodness took us into an experience of love. Just the love of life of that little being, of the magic of discovery of life itself. Wow. In that moment, there was a beautiful burst of love that was just added to the universe from all of us around there by that little one. And I guarantee you, there wasn't anybody there that was trying to figure out what to make for dinner. There wasn't anybody there that was wondering if they had to get gas on the way home. We were all there in that moment, a heart-awakened moment. Like this moment, here together, in this heart-awakened moment. Because we are aware of this beautiful love, this presence that is God, right now, right here, And one of the ways to just let that moment grow is to just appreciate that beautiful experience of the heart. Is to appreciate the people in this room. Wow, what journeys they have gone on to come and sit here and add their love to the energy of this moment. To add their wisdom, their presence. Right here, right now. God's goodness fills this moment. Right now. God's goodness fills this moment. You feel that? Say it with me. God's goodness fills this moment. Right now. This goodness. God's goodness fills this moment right now. Again, God's goodness fills this moment right now. Now, this moment. We are now in the presence of that divine love. We are now awake and aware of that divine love. We are now aware of this amazing goodness. So this week, as life comes along, as Brer Bear and Brer Fox show up in our worlds, there is that, not only that goodness, but a part of it is the wisdom. How to move, how in that discovery and engagement of life, whether it looks like Brer Fox and Brer Bear or waves touching your toes. In this moment, this goodness, this wisdom is present for each of our worlds. And sometimes we discover that it invites us into a delightful state of consciousness. Something like Brer Rabbit and Brer Terrapin, they skip off through the woods laughing and laughing till it hurt them to laugh, and they afraid their sides was going to crack open. Then they laughed just once more for good measure. May we all.
I love it. I love it. Aren't they fun? Make sure you get their CDs, okay? Now I'd like to ask everyone to please take one of the connection cards from the seat pocket in front of you. And we invite everyone to take a moment to fill out the card. In this card, you can also put a prayer request for someone or something in our lives. And in addition, our heart ministers will be available after the service. They are the ones wearing the lavender stoles. Prayer requests can also be sent online anytime through our website. As a reminder, our spiritual focus this week is God's goodness fills this moment. The ushers will receive your connection cards toward the end of the music. And for our prosperity celebration, we do have credit card donations, and there are envelopes on the clipboards in the back of each chair. And for those of you at home, just click on the donate button on the Watch Live page. The lesson for today. As Unity's co-founder, American mystic Charles Fillmore said, God is the source of a mighty stream of substance, and you are a tributary of that stream, a channel of expression. Blessing the substance increases its flow. I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and be aware that God is the source of all your good. And let's repeat our affirmation together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I receive. I give and all that I receive.
Excuse us, we changed our song in the middle of the stream after we heard his talk. This happens every time, you know. This song is called Connection. Connection with Spirit. And then you're talking about connection cards. And it came out kind of Latin, you know, which is...
Sweet, turn up the heat, feel the connection. When the ground will seek to meet your feet, feel the connection. When you feel complete, then our hearts will meet and dance to the holy sound around. A million lights in a starry night, feel a connection. When the ocean raised with roaring waves, feel a connection. When you feel complete, then our hearts will meet and dance to the holy sound around.
When my mind weaves dreams of memories, I need a connection.
When I plan and scheme a piper's dream, give me connection. We're letting go, we're in the flow, the connection. When you feel complete, then our hearts will meet and dance to the holy sound around. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God.
are marching, we are marching, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching, we are marching, we are marching in the light of God.
All right, embrace these beautiful beings with your heart and let's share our blessing together. Children, you are loved, special, and important. The light of God shines through you. And let's take hands and share together our prayer of protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our peace song. You are the love and the light and the peace in the earth right now. So let it shine and have fun.